Hi, Scott Orlin of Cinema-Magazin. Okay, for all you fans, Mulan has now been made live action, and the responsibility falls on the shoulders of these two talented women, Niki Caro and Yifei Liu?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yay! I want to talk about what's really fascinating about this story is for so long, culturally, we play with gender roles of what somebody is supposed to do because they are a male or what they're supposed to be able to do because they're female. And we see in this movie that's not necessarily the case if you give somebody a chance.
That's true. The gender fluidity in this story is fantastic because Mulan's journey from village girl to male soldier to warrior and hero speaks for all of us. But what is so moving and important to me is that here is a story of a young woman who comes to recognize and appreciate her own power. And in this version of Mulan, it's not until she commits to the idea of being true and sheds her disguise as a man that she is truly powerful.
I want to ask you, because watching this movie almost felt like, in a way, you had to go through Mulan boot camp, and especially the sequence where you're walking up the stairs with the water buckets. Talk about the physical challenge for you. Did you do things that you never thought you'd be able to do?
Oh, I thought I can do many, many things. That's why I choose to become an actress. I'm so glad that I get to experience all that. So it's very interesting, you know, all the preparation for you to prepare for each role. The bucket is actually a fun thing to me because I feel like the mental training and the acting performance part is harder. And to act with those gestures and it's putting things together and live in that moment. It's really her training, because this is like on her training process. But when she was holding the water bucket, there is this focus that I really loved. It's really her focus that connects to her, whether you say chi or her inner true self, that's making her stronger and stronger.
How much going through this experience of making this movie tapped into your own sense of cultural pride? I mean, for the rest of the world, I mean, maybe the animated film they understood about Mulan, but it's very important to the Chinese culture.
Right. I'm so proud of there's some, because, you know, ancient culture somehow is really, it's got the wit, so I don't, how am I gonna describe the wisdom. Even for nowadays, it's like words like, it's great English translation, like 4 ounces can move 1,000 pounds. You know, that kind of wisdom is still suitable for nowadays. And you know, when you read some philosophy China book, you just learn from it, from reading it. It's so zen and it's so powerful. You don't have to be aggressive to be strong, right? You can be many ways as you choose. Yeah.
Then let's talk about the strength of a director, because obviously I don't want to say you went out of your comfort zone, but the works you've done before, you've never done a big battle effect type of sequence before. What skill sets did you have to learn or to kind of immerse yourself in?
Well, the movie is very deeply and thoroughly researched at a cultural level. But as far as the action sequences went, it turns out I was not out of my comfort zone. I was right in my comfort zone. I didn't even realize that I would fall into being an action director as easily as I did. And I think it's because I've always had like very epic visions for movies in my head and never until this point had the budget to realize them. And in this is one of the great gifts of this movie to me as a director, was that for the first time I had a budget equal to the epic vision in my head and every tool to achieve it, and the most brilliant people at my side, particularly her.
Well, Yifei, Niki, thank you so much for your time. The movie is called Mulan, and this is Scott Orlin. Until next time.